Namaste beautiful yogis. Today we are doing integral yoga routine, a little quicker, getting everything in, kind of in a coffee cup style. Let's begin at the front of the mat. Place your feet evenly. You can look down at your feet and make sure that they look symmetrical, they're placed symmetrically. So from that stance, start to stack your hips above the heels and your shoulders above the hips, and closing the eyes here, let your hands just drop. Let them hang to the sides and feel your stance. Now in such an equal stance, you will feel if there is misalignment, one leg a little higher, maybe one hip or one shoulder a little twisted in. If we all have a little bit of misalignment on most days, or sometimes it's chronic. Oftentimes, I should say. Stacking the hips on top, shoulders on top, chin parallel to the floor. And you can sway a little bit back and forth, finding that place, engaging the belly, especially when you sway back. Feeling your body here. Let's lift the toes off the floor, which engages the arches and allows us to drop the four corners of each foot down. If you feel any difference in your body, in your structure, breathe into that place that is a little off. Soften it, rather than us trying to yank it, correct it, soften it. Oftentimes there is tension and pulling in. So instead of stretching and forcing things, relax, soften. Let your muscles follow your bones. Nice deep Ujjayi breath. Let's smile. Let's open the palms of the hands forward and smile more. And it is funny because now I not only want to smile, but I just, from the inside, I want to giggle. It's just coming from the inside, emotion that was there for no reason, just because. Let's sit back in chair. Come back to your smile during your day, especially when you get to the challenging part of your day. And forward bend with your knees very soft. Shake your head. Pendulum your head if you have to. Step back in plank and spread the fingers wide open. If you struggle with wrist pain, pay attention to your wrist alignment. It's really the alignment. Press the heels away from you, pull the belly in, strong shoulders, strong quadriceps, micro bend in the knees. Chaturanga, upward dog. You can look over to your left, right, chaturanga, down dog. Ujjayi breath and lifting the tailbone high. Take the right leg up, bend the left knee and square your hips. Press your right heel up, so we're stretching here the hip flexor. Open the hip, lift the knee. Great. From here, square the hips and bring your knee to your nose. 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, step it through. Come up, high lunge, my favorite pose in the world. Hands on the hips, and we're going to try to keep the front leg semi where it is as much as you can, and little kicks with the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Left hand on the floor, right arm up, nice twist. Side plank. Left hand on the floor, left side plank. From here we're gonna do front kicks. Right leg to right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back kicks. 1, 2. We're tapping the heel. 5. Great. 5 leg lifts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One-handed plank, reaching with the right hand forward. Great. Drop the hand down and let's do 2 chaturangas here. Crisscross your hands, chaturanga. Crisscross your hands, chaturanga. Plank, chaturanga, up dog. Really press your toes down to stretch the hip flexor. Chaturanga, down dog. Let's take the left leg up. Bend the right knee, square the hips, press that heel up. 1, 2, 5. Open the hip, bend the knee. Square the hips, knee to nose. 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, step it through. Come up, high lunge. Let's do the little kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right hand down, twist. Side plank, kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tap backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one-handed plank. Crisscross your hands, flare out the elbows, and do a push-up, flare out, push-up, and chaturanga, up dog. Press your toes down, really experience your down dog. And chaturanga, down dog. Do second chaturanga if you feel it. If you don't feel it, skip it. I only do it when I feel it. Sometimes I really, really feel it. It's like in me. It's in my field. And then I do it. It's just a need. Great. From here, bend the knees, and you can hop them side to side. That's the beginner version. Or you can hop them together over your mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Donkey kicks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down dog. Plank. Down dog. Take the right leg up. High lunge. Back to my favorite pose. Hands on the hips. Now we're gonna jump with the front leg only. 1. Woo. I need to put a stop on my little rubber on my rug next time. Now I'll just focus on balancing the rug as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Successful. Alright, hands in prayer. Twist. Yay. Lower the left knee down. Get a nice stretch here. Breathe into it. Okay, very cool. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Left leg comes up. Step it through. High lunge. Little front leg jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands in prayer, elongating the torso. Twist. And lower down here, stretching the hip flexors. We'll get to the quadriceps as well. Because of our seated or a way of living that is all based on sitting, when driving, when in an office, in general, when in a restaurant. So we want to stretch out that area, hip flexors and psoas and abdominals and quadriceps. Alright, from here, step it back on all fours. Walk your knees further back away from you, so now you're not in a classic all fours. We're going to lean forward, extend the pelvis and come back. Lean, extend, come back. Belly in. Lean, extend, come back. Extending the tailbone down. Great, coming to all fours. Let's take the left leg up, right hand, and press your foot into your hand to also stretch your shoulder. Great. Opposite side. Woo. I adjusted a little bit my shoulder, or stretched basically. Beautiful. Let's waggle the tail. Look at bring your hips to your left, look over your left shoulder as if you're looking back at your tailbone, and opposite side. A few more of those. Good. Right hand, palm of the hand facing up. Bring it down, bring the shoulder down, opening, stretching neck, shoulder, back. Opposite side. Coming back up, all fours, tuck your toes under, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, step it through, warrior one. Adjust your warrior one so it feels comfortable. You can keep a micro bend in the knee. And here, you can step your heel to heel alignment, but you can also open it almost in a squat width of your feet, so that is a little easier on the pelvis and on the hips if you're struggling with warrior one, which is one of the least favorite poses of mine. That's why we don't stay for a long time in warrior one in my classes, because I have a little bit of a longer explanation about warrior one. All right, now adjusting the stance, taking a wider stance for warrior two. Feel it. Feel where you need to breathe in. And here you can, there is quite a bit of room for the pelvis to adjust where you want it to be. You don't have to necessarily keep it level. I've never said that, but also it's not a good alignment cue sometimes. I know it's part of some textbooks, but I wanna emphasize here that a little bit of a pelvic tilt might be a good thing here, anatomically, for your body, for your hips. Let's reverse. I'm starting to work on my classes for the teacher training manual, so you might hear a little bit of that type of alignment, and also keep it safe for the teacher's talk. All right, side angle. Lower down, bring your shoulder underneath the right knee, and we're gonna do 1 push-up, 2 push-ups, 3 push-ups, back to one-legged down dog, and just explore here. Flex your foot, strong toes, and just move that leg a little bit in a non-square, non-alignment base moves. Just however you feel that it benefits your muscles and your body. All right, down dog. Big breath in, take the left leg up. And coming up, warrior one. Micro bend in the right knee. Again, squaring the hips forward, but keep the micro bend in the right leg. And if you feel discomfort, take a little wider stance, press the center of your back heel down. If the outer edge of the back heel is uncomfortable, just listen to your body. See where it feels comfortable. Go with the pleasure rather than the effort. Go with the pleasure. That's my guiding force in yoga. I think that's the strongest part of, that's the most important part of my teaching, is really go with the pleasure element. All right, take a little wider stance, take warrior two. Smiling, feeling the body, feeling the fingertips, aligning the shoulders so we're not crooked in the shoulders. Turn the left palm up, walk it up and over. And let's stretch here in side angle. Lower the hands down, shoulder under the knee, and push-ups or chaturangas. I felt like chaturangas here. Step it back, plank. Let's jump the feet in and out of the mat 10 times, but feel free to hold the plank or to walk. For beginners, walk it, hold it, stay on your knees, and so forth. There's variations so that I can fit everybody's body and everybody's need. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. From here, let's call those butt wiggles. So if you look from the front, I'm from the shoulders in, the whole spine in, just butt wiggles. I'm coining that one pose. Alright, plank. Take the right knee, step it across, and feel that stretch through the hip. Great. Hands in, push up, alignment, bend the knee, push up. 1, 2, and 3, and a brief pigeon. So flex your foot, feel it, soften where you feel it. It's really about surrender, and we hope that we'll learn to surrender physically because that's easier than surrendering spiritually. We hope that learning it on this level will just build up on all other higher levels. Surrender is really the heart of life. And no matter how much we have learned or we've surrendered in the past, the truth is that just there is more things that will come our way that will challenge us and that will deepen the need to cultivate that quality, which is really a virtue. Being able to surrender. It's part of cultivating humility, self-acceptance, self-love, acceptance for others. Surrender is really one of the most important qualities because everything that we know will physically deteriorate, everything physically on this earth and everyone. So fighting it will make our journey much more challenging, and surrendering will keep us closer to the divine. I like to say the divine, and I hope that term doesn't alienate anybody, because some people would say God and some people would say to my truth and so many other ways to say, but you get what I mean. We all have different experiences probably, I'm assuming, with it, but that deep, profound feeling of interconnectedness and connectedness, connectivity, and that deep feeling of your true nature, of something bigger that is all around and within us, rather than just that is visible, that which is visible. All right, reach back and let's get a little deeper in that quadricep stretch. Great, let it go. Circle. Take the other leg. Circle. Circle. Let's take pigeon. You can extend your tailbone slightly and again exhale, soften. Ease into the stretch, soften into it. Stay where your breath is relaxed and soft. If you feel that you're starting to restrict your breath or your body is starting to contract, then you're a little too deep in the stretch. Then you need to back off a little bit and stay with the pleasure and stay with the ease, even if that means for you right here or laying on your back in a pigeon or a hip stretching on your back. You want this to be a pleasant experience, an experience you want to enjoy and come back to. Softening. And let's stretch the quadriceps, bring that leg in, keep the tailbone tucked under, so you will feel the stretch all through your quadriceps, the front of your thigh. Softening and surrender here. When we keep the body contracted, we are far less deep into the stretch than if we soften and all of a sudden we go deeper in the stretch. We don't need to go really deep in the stretches like contortionist style, that's not good for the body. We just want to stretch and stay limber and have full range of motion, preserve it. But at the same time, be careful about full range, about too deep, too much stretching, too long stretching. That has to be paired with strength work, strengthening the hips, strengthening the shoulders, etc. All right. Coming out of this with a few moves, and then bring the knee in and across, bend the knee, and one push-up, 2 push-ups, 3 push-ups, plank. Here we're going to jump the feet behind the wrist, jump back, and do 4 runs, mountain climber runs, and jump. Jump back. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, squat. All right, from here, let's do squat jump, lower down, 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain climbers, squat, jump, 1, 2, 4, squat, jump, 1, 2, 4, squat, 1, 2, 4, squat, 4, squat, squat, 4. Good. From here, stay in plank, pendulum on your knees, pull the in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump closer. 1, 2, 4. Jump closer. 2, 3, 4. Further back. Further back. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Sit back. We're gonna do bicycles with a really straight back. 1, 2. They're not bicycles per se, but variation of bicycles. Touch your foot with the opposite hand. 1, 2, 3. Between each reach, adjust so that you're really engaging here. 1. If we're doing this, we're just adding to the problem with the shortened hip flexors. You want to engage the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down onto your back supine twist. Opposite side. One more. Let's take bridge, feet parallel to each other, lift your toes. You can clasp your hands behind. Lift as high as you can. From here, lower down slowly. Unlike me, it's a little fast, and you can go into plow or partial plow, holding your body. And lifting. And shoulder stand. Holding here. Accepting and loving yourself with surrender. Maybe take a moment to think of 1 or 2 or 3 things that are imperfect about you, or that's how you perceive them, is imperfect. And just love them. They could be the worst things about you that you never even thought to love. It could be a bald spot on your head or something. Just something totally that you have never thought of loving. Send love to it. It could be a cyst, right? Just a cavity. something that completely you have never thought of loving before. Accepting our imperfection as our blessing, because if you strive for perfection and you come very close to it, then think about it. There's so much that you gotta let go of. And when your perfection has to get dissolved back into the earth, so we want to be at peace with where we're at. We want to be at peace and really in communication with the earth, with the cosmos, with the universe. Slowly lower down. Lower the legs down, bring your hands underneath your booty so that your lower back is on the floor. And slowly let your legs drop down or lower down. And let's let the feet open and drop to the sides. Palms of the hands facing up. And smile, coming back to that inner giggle. And for this Shavasana, just smile for no reason, for the entire length of the Shavasana, cultivating inner joy, childlike joy, joy. Connecting with the feeling of emotion and of joy.